people are not impressed by CGI anymore. You know, if we do good one, then that's to be expected. You know, yeah, expected to do good CGI. So, well, yeah.
We were just wondering what you were doing. We thought this was really cool.
What are you filming for?
I'm doing the little movie review on my blogging.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really cool. Are you on like YouTube or?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Yeah.
What's your here?
What's your channel?
A Comic Bookworm.
Comic Bookworm?
Yeah. Now, who am I speaking to, guys?
I'm Calvin.
I'm Alex.
Hey. I'm walking to a mall nearby. Tyson Corner Mall, if you must know. See if there's a time available for the movie that I want to watch. Movie is called Snow White. I heard a lot of bad things about it, but I decided that I'm going to make that decision for myself.
Oh, what fun we're going to have together.
Trust in me.
Yeah, I heard really bad things about it. A lot of people giving a bad review, calling it a flop. You know what? I'm a type of person that says, they say, okay, then I want to go watch it. Why? No, I have a little history with the Snow White. Snow White was my very first movie in the United States. At a theater, at a dollar theater. Man, watching Snow White. Oh, I watched it free because my friend's dad, just took us there and treated us to popcorn, drinks, and movie. What a treat that was! I got to watch Snow White. Yeah, it was a small theater in Deer City, Oklahoma. I wonder if that theater still exists. I'll look it up here. Watching Disney movie before I came to the United States, watching Disney animation movie was like, that was like a treat back in my days. Peter Pan was another one that I got to watch at the theater. Of course, I was in Korea. My mom took me there. I don't even remember if it had a subtitles, English to Korean subtitle. So I don't really remember much about the story, At the time, I did watch it in the United States, of course, but when I watched it in the United States, I go, what did that happen? What did that happen? I just remember enjoying the animation part of the movie and, whatever gibberish they were speaking, it turns out to be English, not gibberish. Anyway, Walt Disney was the guy for me when I was in Korea. He was the guy that I wanted to be like. Boy, I wanted so much when I graduated from college. I wanted to work at Imagineering. I applied their job there. I created an animation called, I forgot what the program was called. It's called Show Something. Anyway, very, very crude animation program back then on my little PC. Yeah, anyway, I'm near here, theater. Let me see if I could show you. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off this camera. I don't think they like this camera on the vicinity. Yeah, so that's AMC. There's AMC, and well, ready to go check out the time. All right, we'll see you inside. All right, I'm gonna try it. It's inside. Got me a ticket. Got me a ticket. A lot of noise in here. I wonder if this will come through. But what's the ticket? Where's the ticket? Anyway, I want to know what the fuss is about. Or not fuss is all about. I gotta try it. I gotta try it. Oh wow, this is really bad news for the in-theater experience. I've been coming around here for about 20 years. This AMC 16 theater, they've been pretty good about keeping it up. Bigger seats, better sound, and all that jazz. But man, this theater looked used up just as the one in Deal City back in 1974. I mean, every other seat looks like that here now. Shame. So, what I think about the movie? I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, problem with the movies in the United States anymore is that they try to make the movie for everybody, right? So nobody gets what they want. If you try to make everybody happy, then you're gonna make no one happy. So I'm gonna have to walk in the dark. That's okay. I was wondering how they're gonna make Snow White a modern movie. There isn't any. It's a very it's children's movie to begin with, right? Back in, let's say, when the Snow White first, the animation when it first came on, probably people are just awed by the technology that it represented. When it first released, what year was that? 50s, 30s, 40s? I don't remember. But I mean, my goodness, when it first came out, I'm sure that everybody was just, who cared about the story, right? It never meant to be some deep philosopher. I mean, it never meant to be that deep, right? I mean, story about vanity, right? I mean, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Never meant to, solve any world problems. They were just impressed with I'm sure with all that color and technology, and then you had music. People were going, oh, and then now you're trying to, put a meat into that story. Of course, yeah. As far as the, I think it's still a good children's story. Just simple story, right? Now I do find those dwarves, right? Dwarves. I find them pretty. Yeah, that was a little odd. You know what I would prefer if they did something like Roger Rabbits. You want live actors to perform. Just use animation. You know what they should have done. Like when Gene Kelly was dancing with the little mouse. I forgot what that mouse was. Jerry. Yeah, Jerry. Yeah. Something like bring the old classic animation back, you know, advertise that, hey, we created a, you know, we revived the cell making movie, you know, the, you know, cell by cell, you know, and actually, you know, incorporate that. So you have a real artists developing all these different cells, you know. I mean, pay them the money instead of the CGI crew. I'm sorry, CGI crew, but I mean, you guys gonna make a tons of, I mean, you guys gonna spend tons of money making these movies, right? Why not bring some of that old love for those kind of movie back? Like, you know, all the animation was done by hand, you know? That'd be something to, you know, don't that be a great PR? Hey, when that, nah, I don't think they missed the boat on that, I think. They should have just, instead of, nobody's impressed with the CGI anymore unless, you know, as a matter of fact, people expect you to do a decent CGI if you think you're gonna make a movie for everybody, right? If you're spending that kind of money, you better have doggone CGI. Yeah, so it's not a CGI, people are not impressed by CGI anymore, you know? If we do good one, then that's to be expected, you know? Yeah, expected to do good CGI. So, well, yeah.
We were just wondering what you were doing. We thought this was really cool.
What are you filming for?
I'm doing the little movie review on my blogging.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's really cool. Are you on like YouTube or?
yeah, I'm on YouTube. Yeah.
What's your here? What's your phone?
What's your channel?
A comic bookworm.
Comic Bookworm?
Yeah. Now, who am I speaking to, guys?
I'm Calvin.
I'm Alex.
Yeah.
We live around here.
Yeah. You guys watched the movie? I just doing movie review on a Snow White.
Snow White. I have not seen it yet.
So say it again. What? I'm trying to remember your names again.
Calvin.
Calvin.
I'm Alex.
Okay.
Yeah, Alex.
I was gonna be really surprised if one of you was
you?
Calvin. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, that's cool. You got a lot of subscribers.
Okay, that would be really cool if one of you was Calvin Hobbs, right?
That's what I named after. All right, it was awesome to see you.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice.
Have a nice day.
Yeah,
Thanks.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks. Hey, thanks for the sub. Well, the walking part of the video is over with. I got distracted by Calvin and Alex. And where was I? Yeah, I was talking about CGI. Yeah, I mean, CGI is no longer impressive, right? Yeah, you know, if we use it, the people expect it to be good. If you don't use it, people don't really miss it, you know. And but if CGI is bad, no matter how much money you spent on it, if CGI is bad, people are gonna say blame the movie for bad CGI. I mean, not worth it. So why don't you use that money that you're gonna spend on all that CGI? I mean, keep some of the CGIs, but use that money to you know, invest in artists. You know, actual artists who draws. You know, and you know, what was the movie? Not movie. The MTV video where this singer falls into the animation. Hold on, let me see if I can find that out. Yeah. I was thinking about "Take on Me" by Aha. Yeah. There's so many different ways to integrate the animation into CGI and into the movie. I mean, you know, that's to hit. If you really want to hit our nostalgia button, you know, Snow White was a classic animation movie.
and now make it classic back. Bring back the animation back, bring back the cell technology back, where people actually draws and spend hours and hours, I'm sure they're not going to be any more and they're not going to be any more expensive than the CGI crew, right? Full-time CGI crew. That's my thought anyway. I don't know. Anyway, um, yeah, another thing bad about Disney, when Walt Disney was alive, he made movies, and from the movies came the park, you know, Disneyland, Disney World. They came after the movies, right? Nowadays, these corporate people, yeah, we gotta have the movie, that supposed the theme park. You could always tell they're making these movies with the one thing in mind. It has to come into our theme park somehow. So we gotta put in these roller coasters and you know things that we really don't need. But oh yeah, I wanna, you know, when you watch this movie, you want you to think about our theme park. uh, no, I want to think about the movie when I watch the movie, not your stupid theme park. I mean, if a movie becomes great, then you could take that portion and when we go to the theme park, and we go, yeah, that's the way to experience the movie, right? Yeah, when we're at the theme park, we wanna, think about the movie, not other way around. We don't want to watch your movie and think about the theme park. So that's uh that's one thing I noticed about Disney movie, and just because they're a mega billionaire corporation don't mean they make all the right decisions. Look at John Carter the movie. I mean, they didn't know how to promote it. I thought it was okay made movie, but they didn't know how to promote it. These people. And another thing that's I think keeping them in little box, they are never outside their box is having to think about these you know these characters becoming what do you call it? They cannot be protected anymore. Copyright protection. They don't have that anymore. A few years it's going to be gone, and well, uh, you're so focused on protecting your intellectual property that your IPs that you're not coming out the new IP. Yeah, you're just trying to protect the old ones, and it's just gonna get old. I get old and I die. Same thing will happen to you guys. You get old and you die too. I mean, you may outlast me, but if you don't make something new, yeah. So anyway, that's my thought. Hey, and that's why I love these. I always love meeting next generations. Yeah. Anyway, till next time, I'm out.